What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L. here. Now, 2018 was a pretty solid year for action movies. So I decided to do a top 10 list of my 10 favorite action movies of 2018. So, here's my list. Coming in at number 10 is The Equalizer 2. Now, this was nowhere good as the first Equalizer. That first Equalizer was awesome. It shows that Denzel still has it. Antoine Fuqua did a pretty good job at directing. But I gotta say, the sequel was still pretty decent. Denzel Washington, the guy just turned, I believe he just turned 62 today. He still has it. And Denzel is awesome. And Pedro Pascal, I'm becoming a fan of Pedro Pascal. I'm hoping with the new Star Wars show, I'm hoping Pedro Pascal becomes more recognizable in the community. Because I feel like he's becoming a really tragically underrated actor. In that Kingsman film and what else was? And Equalizer 2, they really did not do good with marketing Pedro Pascal in any of these films. So Pedro Pascal was hardly not even in any of the trailers for this, and that's kind of a bummer. Because I thought Pedro Pascal was awesome in this. And the kid from Moonlight was in this too. I think the actor's name is Ashton Sanders. He's someone you should keep an eye out for. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen... Sorry for that. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen The Equalizer 2 yet, definitely give it a go. And if they announce that they'll make a Dirt Equalizer, I'm down to see another one. Alright. Coming in at number 9 is Peppermint. Now, this stars Jennifer Garner as a woman whose husband and daughter was killed. So she goes out, to find the people responsible. Peppermint, I really enjoyed. It was loads of fun, lots of cool action. I love me some Jennifer Garner, so there's that. Yeah, this movie was really cool, and I'm actually glad it did well in the box office. Because if they announced they were making another Peppermint, I'm down to see another one. Because this movie was really fun. And it makes me want to see Jennifer Garner in more action films, because she still has it. Coming in at number 8 is The Commuter. This is a really underrated film. It got released back in January, and it got some pretty good reviews. It didn't get trash on or anything. Let me hope the critic stars here. The Commuter, it was like Taken on a Train, if you want to look at it that way. Liam Neeson, like I said, how Denzel still has it, Liam Neeson still has it with action films. And he also routines with John Collet-Serra, who, when these two make movies together, is really good. I've really loved everything that both Liam Neeson and John Collet-Serra has been putting out together. Their team up is really amazing. And also in this, you got the Conjuring co-stars Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga together in this. The movie got a 57%, which not that bad of a rating. Well deserved. It's a really fun gem. It's lots of cool action. There's a fight sequence that happens with Liam Neeson and another character. Such an awesome fight sequence. I mean, this movie kept me on the edge of my seat from beginning to end. I just thought it was really fun. And also, Liam Neeson has a new movie coming out called Cold Pursuit. Cannot wait to see that. I mean, I don't remember hearing that he was going to retire from action, but looks like he's definitely not. I mean, Liam Neeson, the guy is like, how old is Liam Neeson? Let me pull up his age. I think he's in his 70s, but I don't know. A second there. Not to mention, I actually met Liam Neeson in person, by the way, when I was an extra for Rhino Night, so. Okay, Liam. Yeah, the guy is like 66, and man, he still has it. The guy's just awesome, man. He's literally probably one of my favorite action stars right now because the dude still could kick some butt. And I'm actually really looking forward for Cold Pursuit, by the way. That trailer looked awesome, so yeah. All right. Coming in at number 7 is Mission Impossible Fallout. Now, lots of people probably have this at number 1, number 2, maybe in the top 5. I liked it, but I didn't thought it was, world class, or I mean, I didn't think it was like top 10 material or anything like that. It's a really fun film. Tom Cruise, kind of like how I said with Liam Neeson and Denzel, Tom Cruise still has it. Now, Tom Cruise is, let me pull up Tom Cruise's age. Man, Tom Cruise is 56, and man, the guy still has it. I'm a big fan of Tom Cruise. Him as Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible films are just awesome. Of course, you had Rebecca Ferguson back. Nice to see that they actually brought back a previously female from the franchise, because we still haven't seen Paul Patton or Thandie Newton back in any of these films. Like, I think Rebecca Ferguson and Michelle Monaghan are the only females in the franchise who actually came back for the sequels. And Ving Rhames, I mean, I love Ving Rhames. That dude's awesome. Simon Pegg stole some scenes. And one of the best characters in the movie, Henry Cavill's mustache, was one of the best characters. This was, of course, the film that... This film is pretty much the reason why Henry Cavill had to CGI his mustache in Justice League. So if you guys want something to blame for him, CGIing his mustache, I guess you could blame Paramount. And Henry Cavill, by the way, him in this was really awesome. I mean, the guy, he's a really cool action star, and I think Henry Cavill just rocks. So, and I'm pretty sure we're getting at more Mission Impossible movies after this, because I've kind of said this before. The Mission Impossible movies are Tom Cruise's Fast and Furious. This franchise makes money for Paramount, kind of like how Fast and Furious, makes money for Universal. So yeah, if they announce that they're doing another one, I'm all for it, because these films are really fun. All right, coming in at number 6 is Aquaman. Now, this movie was also pretty fun. Jason Momoa as the role of Aquaman works perfectly. The underwater action scenes was pretty cool to watch. Nicole Kidman was amazing. Amber Heard was gorgeous, of course. I really thought, James Wan, he has an act for directing horror movies, but now he has an act for directing action films like this and Furious 7 he did. Yeah, I saw Aquaman, twice recent, and it's loads of fun. this also has some pretty cool action sequence. I can't really say that, but all right, coming in at number 5 is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now, eventually, Lily as Wasp, she kicked loads of butts. Like the scene in with Walton Goggins when her Wasp character is pretty much revealed was pretty awesome. Paul Rudd, of course, as Ant-Man was amazing. There are some really cool action sequences that happen in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I simply adored it. I'm still hoping Marvel goes ahead and does another one because I'm now to see another Ant-Man film. Coming in at number 4 is Rampage. This was loads of fun. I mean, who knew? Who would knew that a movie based on that classic '80s arcade game with a giant gorilla, a giant crocodile, and giant wolf could work out so well? It worked out perfectly in Rampage. Dwayne Johnson, that guy could probably be in Liam. I bet you when he's in Liam Neeson's age or even Denzel's age, he'll still have it with action films because the guy kicks loads of butt. I kind of like the scene in Rampage where he's having some of these guards in like an armrest, and he was like, and The Rock was like, "That's a big arm. Don't fight." That is seriously something The Rock will really say. And also, Jeffrey D. Morgan was awesome here. The action sequence that happens in this was pretty fun. I just thought Rampage was tons of fun to watch in the movies. And they announced that they're going to do a sequel to Rampage. I love to see this become a franchise, but I mean the movie did pretty well in the box office. Like it didn't bomb or anything. But I mean, The Rock has like 100 films in the works, so God knows if we'll ever see a sequel to Rampage. But I'll be down to see one. All right. Coming in at number 3 is Black Panther. Now, this also has some really good fight scenes. Like the fight scenes with T'Challa and Mabak. Mabak was pretty cool. Of course, the fight scenes with T'Challa and Killmonger was awesome. Now, I was gonna do probably like a top 10 video of my 10 favorite, fight scenes of the year, but I'm probably not gonna make that into a video. Anyway, Black Panther. I just love this movie. I just rewatched it again recent, and it's loads of fun. Cool action. Chadwick Boseman kicks loads of butts as a role T'Challa. Winston Duke as Mabak is awesome. I just simply love Black Panther. I saw it twice in theaters. I've watched it again on Netflix. It's loads of fun, and I'm still looking forward to see the sequel. By the way, all right, coming in at number 2 is Avengers: Infinity War. Lots of people will probably say, "Wait, this is not number 1." My number 1 pick. I slightly enjoyed a little more as an action film than Infinity War, but we'll get to that in a bit. Avengers: Infinity War, the action in this is just outstanding. Like I'm not really sure the people who did like the stunts in this or anything like that, but kudos to them. And of course, the fight scenes with Thanos was pretty awesome. And of course, T'Challa kicked loads of butts here again. And the action scenes on Titans was pretty cool. Of course I love Infinity War. It's just so darn fun. It's just amazing, and I simply can't wait for Endgame. I'm curious to see how good the action in Endgame is going to compare to the action scenes in Infinity War. All right, my number 1 spot is Deadpool 2. Now, I obviously put out my 10 favorite my favorite superhero movies of the year, and Infinity War was number one. But as a pure action film, Deadpool 2 is probably my favorite action movie of the year. Like, the action scenes in this was awesome. Of course, it was of course directed by famed stunt director David Leitch, who does action films perfectly. Where you talk about John Wick, Atomic Blonde, and all. The action scenes here was just as awesome. Like the fight scene between Juggernaut and Colossus, CGI fight, baby, CGI fight. Who didn't love that fight scene? And of course, Deadpool had some cool action scenes. Domino kicked loads of butt. Josh Brolin, of course, did a double header this year. I mean, he kicked loads of butt as the role of Cable. I just love Deadpool 2. I actually saw this movie loads of times. And I saw it twice in theaters, and I guess you could say I saw it 3 times if you count Once Upon a Deadpool. But yeah, Deadpool 2 is just amazing, and I'm still hold my breath for Deadpool 3. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my top 10 action movies of the year. Let me do a quick rundown. Number 10, The Equalizer 2. 9, Peppermint. 8, The Commuter. 7, Mission Impossible Fallout. 6, Aquaman. 5, Ant-Man and the Wasp. 4, Rampage. 3, Black Panther. 2, Avengers Infinity War. 1, Deadpool 2. Now, there's lots of other action movies that got released this year. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I probably could have added. Assassination Nation, I guess you could say, is an action. I was gonna add Venom, but I didn't want to flood up my list with every superhero movie that got released this year. So Venom kind of didn't make it. The Meg was pretty fun. I'm one of the rare people who kind of dug Death Wish. Another The Rock film, Skyscraper, was pretty cool. Upgrade, I could have added. There was some cool action scenes in there. Overlord was pretty fun. Let's see. Definitely not Robin Hood. That movie was not good. The Predator was pretty fun. Proud Mary with Taraji P. Henson. And I still got to see Mandy. I've been hearing lots of good stuff about Mandy, but never got around to seeing it yet. Definitely not Hunter Killer. That movie was not good. Definitely not Mile 22. That movie was, oh god, disappointing. But yeah, let me leave you guys. What were some of your favorite action movies of the year? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.